Now for our parting shots, and Mitch leads off.
Thank you, John. The NBA Finals are over, and so too, thankfully, is the tooth removal known as the Greg Popovich sideline interview. Popovich treats these like hostage interrogations. Amongst his gem answers during the playoffs, no, and I can't tell you that. What, no rank and serial number? Passing a kidney stone is easier than getting 2 sentences out of Pop. Some people think this is cute. I don't. Tens of millions watch these games, including kids. They see a respected coach treating respected journalists like maggots. It wasn't just the sideline stuff. Popovich took his My Brevity is Wit show to the postgame as well. That's really beneath him. I know he thinks reporters should get smarter questions, but how brilliant can a sports question be, especially mid-game? If the reporter can endure it, so can he. I agree with Pop that the NBA should do away with these silly sideline interviews. Until then, he can remember that microphones or no microphones, these are still human beings he's dealing with, not head lice.
As a general rule, it is never good when action in the stands makes you quote Jack Buck on Kirk Gibson. I don't believe what I just saw. But there Heat fans were last Tuesday night, fleeing Game 6 with a half-minute left, down 5 points, streaming off a ship that was doing the exact opposite of sinking. Maybe I felt this way because I'm a New York elitist and acutely remember Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in 9 seconds. Maybe I felt this way because I'm simply aware of the existence of the three-pointer. Maybe I felt this way because few things are sadder than a fan base that can't appreciate the brilliance of their own team in an elimination game at the one moment when it really matters. Look, I get that those fans bought those tickets. It's their money. But when I saw that security didn't let them back into what immediately became the greatest game I can remember, I actually believed in something I couldn't see. Karma.
Remember when Serena Williams threatened to shove a tennis ball down a U.S. Open's official's throat? That was polite compared to the insensitive remarks Serena made to Rolling Stone about the 16-year-old rape victim at the center of the controversial Steubenville, Ohio rape case. Williams told Rolling Stone, quote, "I'm not blaming the girl, but if you're a 16-year-old and you're drunk like that, your parents should teach you don't take drinks from other people." Here's a lesson for those who have similar views. If you truly don't believe in blaming the victim, there is no but. Serena offered an apology, if you want to call it that, and went with the old if I said it defense. And while I suppose Serena deserves some credit for reaching out to the victim, it doesn't undo the blunt impact of a woman with her platform rationalizing the sexual victimization of a young girl. Instead of blaming the victim and her parents, Serena should blame the convicted parties for thinking being drunk equals being raped. Or, and here's a novel idea, take full responsibility for what she said.
The NCAA and its partners contend they do not use images of individual players in any of their marketing, including video games. So imagine former UCLA basketball star Ed O'Bannon's surprise when he sat down at a friend's house to play a video game and said, "Hey, that's me." That's what started his lawsuit against the NCAA in 1997. Now the suit has grown, and this week O'Bannon's lawyers filed to have it changed to a class action that would cover thousands, including athletes currently playing. The NCAA had stood firm, saying paying players from the money they generate would ruin college athletics. But room, board, books, and tuition are hard to reconcile against the billions of dollars the NCAA hauls in. That's where they may be in trouble. There are laws in every walk of life that protect workers from being exploited. And even if you don't think that applies here, you can't argue. Someone's doing all the work and someone else is getting all the money.